Good evening. Welcome to the ShadowTrader Video Weekly for Sunday, September 2nd, 2007. Labor Day weekend. We're in the middle of a holiday here. Markets close tomorrow, so we're going to keep it short and sweet today. Maybe not so short. I don't know. I got a few things to talk about, but it won't be as in-depth. Even the shadow needs a break sometime, right? S&P chart in front of you on the dailies. Very interesting week this week. These last 5 trading days were here, obviously, especially here, which was, let's see, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, right? Tuesday was the big sell-off, Super Tuesday down. S&P just got hammered, and then bam, next day, whoop, right back up. Very, very strange. We cracked down below the 200 MA right here. That's this one. And what I think is relatively bullish about this action, and it kind of confirms what I've been saying with the inverted head and shoulders here, right, is look, now you have broken the downtrend. This one here, broken. Had a fake out, breakdown through. Everybody thought the market was falling back down to 1400 or 1370. After this close, believe me, me included, and then zoom. Not only back up, but a minor back down. Friday was interesting because there was some news from President Bush and also from Bernanke. Now get this. Bush comes with his plan to bail out some of this subprime nonsense, right? But then what happens is they leak it the night before, saying that on Friday morning it's going to happen. Futures are up like 17 or 20 or something overnight. So Friday morning we get this gap up, and then the market just goes. And then during the course of that day, even, and check this out. This is the intraday action in the S&P on Friday, right? During the course of this day, like here, I believe, as we got knocked down, like in the first 45 minutes of trade, Bernanke comes on and says, hey, you know, it's not our problem. You know, don't expect the Fed to sort everything out for you speculators. Well, to me, if the market can shrug off comments like that and still close the day much higher, right? There was some selling into the close here, but I think this is really due to the fact that it was Labor Day weekend and the big boys didn't want to leave anything on the table, so it was just really quick selling. They knew that there was strength to sell into because the market was strong right up into 345, so I don't really put that much weight on this. But to me, for the market to close strong, even after comments like that I would have thought personally would have rattled the market, you know, for Bernanke to say something like that, just goes to show you that the situation here is pretty much bullish, I think, for now. I mean, as bullish as it can be in a low-volume summer environment. Downtrend broken here in the SPX, right? Dow, same thing. Snap of the downtrend, right? The inverted head and shoulders is holding, and you now have a little bit of open space up here. The NASDAQ composite seems to be leading it. Look at techs here. Unbelievable. I mean, it's over the 50. I mean, it blew it on the crackdown right here Tuesday. We never even went below the 200, only by a hair, right? Look at this. And now the gap on Friday was huge. And I mean, what does this look like to you? I mean, is NASDAQ going to fall down to here or move to here? I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to fall down anytime soon. NDX, same thing, right? These are the leaders, the generals. NASDAQ 100, I would say open space is, it's easier for the market to go here than here at this point, right? Because they already tried this, didn't like it, said, nah, I'm more comfortable up here. Well, that's the way it is. Russell's lagging a little bit, right? Small caps don't seem to be doing it. The way you know that they're lagging real easy is just look at the swing highs. Real simple, right? Look at this. Boom. Right? The Russell's nowhere near this area, but if you look at the CompQ, NASDAQ, well, it's way over that area, right? You know, it's already over it. So Russell's showing a little bit of relative weakness. Small caps seem to be not participating. All right, let's take a little quick look at overall volume matrix for the week. This is the crazy action I was talking about Tuesday to Wednesday, right? Down 300 in the Dow, bam, up 250 the next day. Insanity. The breadth was confirming it too. Look at these numbers. The ratio here, this is a number from 1 to 100. 50 is parity. Anything under 50 is bearish, above 50 is bullish, right? Breadth on the NYSE on that day closed at 4.64. Boys and girls, remember, numbers under 25, basically, under 20 are like uber bearish. This is like under 10, under 5. You know, NASDAQ, 11.66. Right? And then the next day, bam, it just took everything back, and up volume came into the market strong that next day. Notice that these numbers closed at 95 and 90. So on a scale of 1 to 100. So basically just a lot of chop around, but chop around that ended up bullish, right? These 2 days negated themselves. Then there was a minor pullback here, but notice that the NASDAQ showing so much relative strength didn't even put in a negative day on Thursday. And then again, that gap up on Friday held and took everything much higher. I gave the market 1D for distribution here on Tuesday on that really bad day, but then again on this day, it was accumulation in the NASDAQ for sure. Volume was up 5%, and here on the NYSE, volume was only down 2%, and it was definitely stronger on Tuesday. So there was still volume coming into the markets on Wednesday as the market rallied back up. All right, that's about it for this week. I'm going to leave you with 3 more charts. I think it's time to start looking at gold again. Look at the daily. Doesn't look like a lot, but remember, gold is the type of thing you got to sit on for a long time. Watch what happens when you switch this chart to a weekly. I'll sprinkle some dust on it. Bing! Oh, my goodness. Much more clear, isn't it? A lot cleaner, right? Look at how clean that is. Triangle. Ooh, nice. Maybe over here. Bye, bye, bye. Right? So I think gold is starting to garner some attention here as there's uncertainty everywhere else. I'll give you 2 stocks also I'll leave you with on this holiday weekend. Beautiful charts. Equity Pornography. EMKR, Echo, Michael, Kilo, Romeo. It's a cheapie. I call these teenagers, but this is actually a preteen. It's only $9 a share, but I mean, you cannot argue with this chart. And also BCSI, which is a lot more known stock. Blue Coat Systems. Come on. This is ridiculous, right? Look at this volume. And then the volume comes in a bit as the stock just holds. I mean, it doesn't get any prettier than that. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. On behalf of myself and the entire ShadowTrader team in beautiful Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and of course, all the good people in Chicago, Illinois at Think or Swim. Don't forget, ideas like BCSI and EMKR are in the Focus Report every day at www.shadowtrader.net. It's only $1 a day. You can order it for $20 a month. It's a kick-ass newsletter for $20 a month. Come on. Ideas like BCSI, EMKR, stuff like that is in there every single day. I wish you good trading and good night.